everyone, welcome back to Dozen Cats Wellness Tarot. Hope everyone's doing well. This is the Sunday Oracle message. The Sunday Oracle message, like all my messages, are general messages, so they may not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate, please do claim it. If it does not, leave it behind. Perhaps consider coming back to it in a couple of days. It may resonate more at that time. These messages are meant to put a little pep in your steps, some food for thought, some gentle guidance, something to help you as you navigate along your path. This is the Sacred Medicine Oracle. I love this deck. And we're going to do a spread out of this book called the Ancestral Spread. And the reason that I chose this spread is because it sort of taps into your ancestry and your heritage. And coming up this Thursday, Nancy Jean from Nancy Jean's Garden and myself will be doing some past life readings. And I just sort of thought that this was a nice sort of tie-in to that. In other words, when we do past life readings, we can learn so many things. We can learn things about ourselves that help us to heal, that help us to gain a different perspective, meaning that you thought you did XYZ because of this reason, and now you have a past life reading, and suddenly a new picture has been put before you, and you have a better or a different understanding. And oftentimes, like in my own personal experience, it provided me with a great sense of understanding and really relief. To learn that, certain patterns and certain behaviors and certain characteristics that I have come from my past life, not something that I am like stuck on and can't get past, for example. So, let's go ahead with this spread. So we've got our deck. We're going to get 3 cards, and we're going to get pretty in depth with each of these cards. Okay. So asking Spirit for guidance for our message today. And this is the Ancestral Spread, as I said. Need 3 cards, please, Spirit. That's too many. Okay, we've got 1. Wow, that was a jumper. We have the Medicine Wheel and Cycle. I'll show these to you closer up as we go through each one. That's too many cards. We have the Wolf and Protection. And we have Tobacco, the Offering. Lost my page. What else is new? Okay, so card number 1 is the Medicine Wheel and Cycle. And this is from your matrilineal lineage. What medicine do I need so that I may clear the ancestral and family trauma, drama, hurt from this side of my ancestry? So you're matrilineal. So now let us go to the card in the book, card number 30. The medicine wheel teaches that every season we move through is of equal and great importance. Some seasons seem to last longer than others, and some seasons can tend to be more difficult than others. Right now, you are being asked to tend to the cycle you are moving through, even if it feels tedious or that it is taking longer than it should. Seasons can mean the literal time of year or refer to a time in your life more broadly. Which season are you moving through? Eagle in the east, spring, expanding, soaring, planting ideas, visioning, and dreaming. Or deer in the south, which is the summer, a time of nurture, feeding your dreams, taking action, and nourishing your creations. Buffalo in the west, which is autumn, brings death and letting go, making room for what no longer serves so that what is meant for us will show up in abundance. Or bear in the north, which welcomes winter, stillness, hibernation, and rest. Whichever season the medicine wheel doesn't recommend leaping out of your current space too quickly at this time, for there is great wisdom for you to gather here. The best practice is to sink in, allow, and listen to the call of your inner season. All will be revealed soon enough, for the medicine wheel always turns again. So there is a healing affirmation with this card. That is, I move through this season with ease and acceptance. I trust that I am exactly where I need to be. So if you feel like you've been going through a particular cycle, then it could be represented by one of the seasons. Literally, we are ending summer and starting fall. And fall equinox, I believe, is September 23rd. So we are all moving towards a seasonal shift. So that's very appropriate. Let us move to card number 2, which is our patrilineal lineage. What medicine do I need so that I may clear the ancestral and family trauma, pain, and hurt from this side of my ancestry? And we have this beautiful image of the wolf and protection. The great guardian spirit steps forward, bares its teeth, and growls. The sound reverberates through your energy field and beyond. It is a time of discernment, a time to assess the energy you are currently willing to let in. Are there relationships in your life right now that are not healthy for you? Are you struggling with boundaries, people pleasing, or low vibrational thoughts and actions that you want to shift and change? Sometimes we need a thorough assessment of who and what we are, letting into our sacred space, and Wolf is here as an ally and helper. Wolf is fierce, holding a determined and structured sacred space for you to step into as you shake off all you have absorbed and allowed into your energetic field. There is amplified protection in this space, and the star nations move down to greet you. To greet you, not great you. This illuminates Wolf's energy and assists you in bringing forward the highest form of protection for you and your loved ones. There is nothing to fear, for Wolf comes to clean up anything that has been tangled up. Your energy space is clear, refined, and impeccable with this animal's assistance. You are now safeguarded from attack or projection. You are now safeguarded from attack or projection. Feel into the frequency this animal has now gifted to you, for there are now more precise bounds to where your energy comes and goes. It's a really, really, really interesting way to look at or to better understand what boundaries are. You know, I often say boundaries are about you, not about other people or other situations or anything else. It's about protecting you. The healing affirmation for this card: with Wolf at my side, protection is all around me, and I am safe. Really, really, really interesting and powerful card. The third card that we have is Tobacco and the Offering. This is the vision for the future. What is the way forward after breaking these cycles? Offering. Tobacco is a sacred plant, and it is said to be the first gift we received from Creator. We make an offering of tobacco to a medicine person, elder, or healer when we go to them for guidance, or to the earth in gratitude. Tobacco medicine is asking you to open your generous heart and give. Giving doesn't always have to be monetary, but you are asked to share what resources you have with those who are in need. When we hoard our riches or live in constant fear of not having enough, we restrict the flow of abundance that is meant to come our way. Indigenous people are inherently a sharing people, and today, tobacco comes to you to encourage you to give in greater ways. Maybe it's your time, your skills, or even your wisdom that is being called forward. A sacred dance of giving and receiving is the message for you here. And as you pour your resources into the circle of life, all will be returned in more beautiful ways than you could have imagined. Maybe it's your time, your skills, or even your wisdom that is being called forward. I'm repeating that line. I had to put the video on pause. I'm sorry. Rosie has just returned from the veterinarian's office, and I'm happy to report that she is good. The vet has said that she has an irritated bowel, and so we have some special food, in addition to a probiotic, in addition to an antibiotic, yeah. So we will see where that goes. But the vet was overall happy with her and gave her a full physical. So she's not happy with us right now, but fingers crossed that as we move forward that she starts to feel better. So I apologize, but literally that was what I had to pause the video for. So moving forward. A sacred dance of giving and receiving is the message for you with this card. As you pour your resources into the circle of life, all will be returned in more beautiful ways than you could have imagined. The healing affirmation for this card: I have more than enough to give. I share my resources with all of creation. And so the message that we have for this reading for this Sunday is to allow yourself to maneuver, to navigate these cycles, taking the lessons that we have learned during that time and implementing them into our life, knowing that we are being guided, knowing that we are protected, knowing that we are being called upon, really, to not let any traumas or pains or hurts from the past dictate our future. This tobacco card is the confirmation of that message. It is saying that we have a light within us and it wants to be shone. It wants to be illuminated. It wants to be seen around the world, to the collective. It wants to be the lighthouse of the collective. And if we shine our light brightly and be of service to others, that is how we really heal. I think that's a beautiful message. It totally resonates with me. 150% it resonates with me. I think that the point of this message, if I can use myself as an example, sometimes when we give and give and give and give and give, specifically with this wolf, right? We give, we give, we give, we give, we give. If we allow ourselves to not learn these lessons and implement them, we can feel like we're being taken advantage of. And then we put that wall up and we back up from continuing to shine our light, whether we are aware of it or whether we are not. And so our light has been dimmed. And you start to feel negative and you start to feel down and you start to feel like stuck. And why does this happen to me? And why do I get taken advantage of? And why do people use me as a doormat, etc., etc., etc.? People can't use you as a doormat if you don't allow them to use you as a doormat. So, learning the lessons, implementing them into your life, knowing that you're being guided, that you are being protected, that you're being watched over, that you are being held and embraced. And shine your light. Awesome message for this Sunday. Do hope you enjoyed it. Do hope it resonates. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and of course, comments are greatly, greatly appreciated. Monday, I am doing a 3-part series on how to create a tarot tube or a tarot channel on YouTube. It is a 3-part series. It will air live 3 times on Monday. First one is at 5 p.m. So I do hope you can join me for that. And until we see each other again, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I wish you many, many blessings. Mwah. Bye for now.